Debonair. Okay.
Good, y'all. Shout out to notification gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Are white women black men's peace? Are white women black women's peace? Shout out to y'all. Y'all the ghost. If you haven't already, please make sure you add me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the information is in the description. All the links are in the about page. Y'all go ahead. Y'all click. Hey, wait. I had someone send this to me on TikTok. I believe she's of Caucasian descent. She is in an interracial relationship. She's dating a dude from the Caribbean. I'm not 100% sure. She just said Caribbean dude, but she asked me a string of questions. But she ended up sending me this video and asked me to react to it. I'm not 100% sure if I would assume she is a subscriber. But shout out to that young lady. Um, Anyway, she asked me a bunch of damn questions. I'm not about to sit there and read all them damn questions she asked me. But one of the questions a couple questions I should say that stood out to me. She asked me a couple questions. She told me that again she's dating a Caribbean dude. Obviously he's black, right? She said that he has dated nothing but black women. And this is what he told her. He was. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying verbatim what she said because I don't remember everything she said. But she said that he had only dated a few Caucasian girls before meeting her and getting into a serious committed relationship. Again, they've been dating for, if I'm not mistaken, she said 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that. But she said that he told her that she was his piece. That's what he said. I asked what she meant by that as far as like more detail. She's like, oh, I don't want to go more in detail, but he would just basically told me that all of the exes that were black women treated him a certain way, never respected him, were verbally abusive, masculine, all those other things, right? Cool. Um, so I asked her what was his piece. What was she doing by being his piece? She just basically said, the generic, no disrespect, but no, just generic answers. I'm non-combative. I'm very feminine. I do things for him. I ask, how can I be a better woman for him? How can I better serve him? When he goes out, he has a long day. I do things for him. I run his errands. I do his laundry. I fold his clothes. I do da 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 da, all these other things, right? Um, Nothing that, in my honest opinion, black woman don't do. But again, that's his. Assuming that she's everything she's saying is true. That's his opinion. That's his life. That's how he wants to live, and that's how he's viewing things. I can't discredit him for that. I've never walked a mile in Buddy's shoes. I don't even know Buddy. So, but let's get into it. I didn't mean to monologue that long. I just wanted to give you all the it's behind why I'm even doing a video title, because this title is crazy. Why am I doing a video title entitled this? Let's get into it, y'all.
Hey, sis, meet me on the porch. At this point, I need everybody to meet me on the porch. I need the black women, I need the white women, and I need the black men. This is some seriously real shit that I am utterly disturbed by, and I am just tired because I don't understand why there's this major attack on black women. So this video, if it goes into a part two, not a problem. I'm about to ram it up. I was in the barbershop today, and it was a young black male come in there. He might have been between that 22 to 24 age group. Very handsome, very, very handsome. So I believe he's might have just been coming back from college or graduating or whatever the case may be, because they were happy to see him when he came in. So he sits down, and so they're just talking, what's going on? And he's giving an update. He's graduated, he's got an engineering degree. Oh my God, I'm over there on the proudness. I'm in the background. I don't know him. I'm just kind of sitting down, listening to what he's saying. So the
Like he was being nosy.
barber begins to get filled in on him. What's been going on? This, and the other. He says, I'm coming back. I'm getting married. So everybody, like great. And I'm so on the side being so nosy and over there like a proud auntie. I don't even know this young man.
Oh, y'all. Y'all better to flame me. She was over there being damn nose. Mind your business, man. Touch your nose. That's what Mama used to always tell me when I was young. Touch your nose.
Right? So they start to kind of converse amongst each other and they're talking. And so the young man says, yeah, I'm having a little problem. It's a lot going on because I'm marrying a white woman. And my family, they're not too happy about it. So the barber and everybody was like, oh, well, to each his own and this, that, and the other. So the barber was just kind of speaking to him and he said, hey, where'd you meet her? And he said, oh, I met her in college. And he was like, oh, okay, because, back in the day you had all the girls, what made you decide that she was the one? Like, what made you want to marry the white girl or the white woman? No, with no disrespect. So what this young man said after that is what just literally took me out the game as a black woman, as a black mom, in general. So he says that, he come from, of course, the hood and had a hard knock life, just with one mom and no dad and that same shit. Like, don't nobody I hate the fact that that is such a stereotype. We hate it too. But so he goes off to say that when he went to college, it was a college that was mixed, but more so of a white college. And he start, meeting up with white friends and, they introduced him to another whole world that he didn't know existed, and the young girl, she became a friend and then introduced him to their family. And when he goes over there, they're all married. The parents is married and they have a really good home and they do things together and they communicate. It's just a good energy, a good vibe. And this man said, I never knew this side of life. My life was always loud and chaotic and always disruptive with my family. So the young man said, he would go over there and they would go on vacations. They would have Sunday dinners. When they had cookouts, there was no fussing, no fight, no arguing. It was just all love and vacations. I was thrown at what this young man was saying in regards to what he seen and what he witnessed being with this young lady and this new side of life. And so he said that, when he seen it, he started thinking about all of the chaos that his life was. It was always baby mama drama and fussing and fighting, and they'll get together as a family and it'll be a fight. And the drunk uncles, the drunk mamas, he was like, my aunt and uncles, they all on welfare and always scheming and always fussing and fighting, cussing, trying to hook up with this dude and that dude. And it's just all these black women, just all that seemed like that's all I was raised up under. That's all I seen. That's all I know. And then I get to the white woman and it's different. And what he said after this is what really broke me. He said, it's like when I came home the last time, he said, and I was in my family's event, it was nothing but chaos. He said the women, they in house shoes and bonnets, they ghetto acting. He said, and I love them, but I don't love it. And he said, being with my white girlfriend, fiance, and her family, he said, you know what it's like? And this is what got me, ladies. He said, it's like if you're in a crowded room and you're surrounded by chaos and just everything, and everything is just chaotic and noisy and loud and disruptive, and you take some headphones and you put the headphones on and you can drown everything out, because when you put the headphones on, it's quiet and it's peace. He said, that's what my fiance is to me and her white family. That whiteness, he said, they're my headphones and they are my peace. He said, and then black women and my black side of the family, they are the noise. They are the chaos. They are the noise.
Trying to think. Um, I don't even know where to start. Uh, you know what's crazy, man? It's almost as if every damn all us black people have have it's so crazy how much we have in common, especially when it comes to our families, right? Same thing. My cookouts be loud, ghetto, fights, everybody over here talking about yo, you owe me $2. Nonsense. Aunties smoking, drinking, drunk as hell, high as hell, uncles, convicted felons, cousins, scheming, robbing, looking for the next lick, looking for the next play. Um, I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't think Buddy said or did anything wrong. As someone that only dates black women, I cannot tell you what this means as far as a white woman being a black man's piece. I can't even tell you what it's like per se dating a white woman per se, right? Uh I can only tell y'all from what I hear from my black homeboys that dates or dated white women. And it's extremely similar to this. They didn't put it as eloquently as she did, but they say things extremely similar to this. With that being said, I'm a bit disappointed. No, no, let me not say disappointed. I'm a bit confused because I know a lot of black women that would have been his piece, that would have been, I should say, his headphones. I have homegirls who are black that could have been his headphones. With that being said, I know white women that are very loud and ghetto. So that's why I'm sitting there. I'm like, and this isn't me discrediting Buddy at all, because Buddy has his own right to feel. I mean, I've never walked a mile in his shoes, so he has the right to feel however he wants to feel. But it's just when I hear these types of things, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, damn, bro, like, are you trying to say all black women are like this? Like, are you trying to say all white women are like this? Because again, I know some white girl, and hell, got some at my job that's extremely loud. Every time I see that, I'm like, God damn, this man. Oh my God. And then I got black women that's extremely feminine, quiet, lady like. So again, I'm just, all things could be true, but I'm sitting there looking at it from a different perspective. Like, I respect it, bro. There's a lot of I got, not to get to into too many details, but I had a Caucasian girl when I was doing my master's. I had a Caucasian girl who had a very dysfunctional Caucasian family. So I'm like, yo, so if you would have met that white girl, would it have been still your piece, yo this, yo that? Certain people just look for reasons to justify why they are in a interrelation in interracial relationship. Me personally, I don't think you need to justify a goddamn thing. Y'all two grown ass adults, or maybe I mean, hell, I would assume you grown, but two grown ass adults, and you found the opposite race, you found an attraction to that. So be it, bro. Like I've seen several Caucasian women that I thought was very attractive. I never made a move or like that, but I've seen several white women that was very attractive. I just never made that leap, and they dropped hella hints. But I was like, nah, man, I'm good. Mainly because majority. I mean, my whole life I've only dated black women. Just like she said, born and raised in the hood, low income area houses, all that. Yeah, I come from all that, so I don't get intimidated by quote unquote loud, angry, aggressive black women. Hell, if anything, it's a turn on. I don't like dating soft girls. I don't like that because I know how I get. Sometimes my hood jump out, and I don't want you to start crying. What would you say? No, I want you to get back in my face, man. Who you talking to? I need you to check me because I'm going. I'm for damn sure going to check you. But yeah, I don't know. Some people just look for reasons to justify. And I'm not saying that he is not justified. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying certain people just look for it because I was looking for a little bit more. I was looking for a little bit more sauce on my spaghetti. That's it. I'm sorry. A little bit more sauce on my spaghetti. It just, I mean, don't get me wrong, the story was excellent. It was elegant, greatly executed. All those things. I don't disagree with anything that she said, and he's entitled to feel the way that he feels. But I just don't see or don't believe that if Buddy wouldn't have kept looking, he wouldn't have found the equivalent of that white woman in a black woman. I just don't, you know, I just don't believe it, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, from my personal opinion, I can't really speak on it because I've never dated per se a white girl. But I do have black homos who says literally the same exact thing, just different put. White women are a lot more feminine. White women are a lot more they tend to be raised to be wives over being raised to be baby mamas, right? And whether you agree or disagree with that sentiment, I mean, it is what it is. But these are things that I hear black men say. Black men that's my homeboys, black men that's my coworkers, black men that's in my family that's dated white girls. What else have they also said? They also said, yeah, they also just said it was different, right? Like they don't have to sit there and argue and fight and bicker over and over and over again. And it gets to a point, man, I'm not even gonna lie, black women, like it gets to a point sometimes, man, where it's just like it's very tiring. We don't want to deal with the same nonsense all over again. We don't want to like, can we not fight tonight? Like, okay, cool. I forgot to pick my damn socks up off the like, is it that much of a damn deal for you to pick the socks up and throw it in the hamper for me? Maybe I'm just tired as hell. I ain't even realize it. But a lot of the times, people will sit there and choose, like, you just got to be able to pick your battles correctly. We don't like that masculine energy all day, every day. We don't like the whatever. We don't. And it's causing dudes to go out and find, listen, we already got enough issues within our community already. Having another issue of us, first of all, our women being 1 in 4 being married but then 8 out of 10 get divorced within the first 5 years. And that makes no sense to me. I don't understand why our women is the lowest to get married, but the highest to get divorced. That is craziness. So we need to figure out what is going on. We need to fix it and get these black men back with black women and black women back with black men. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we need to figure something out because it only gets worse from here. Lowest married, highest divorced, highest as far as them having children in a broken household. Something has got to give. And if we're really going to talk about it, if everybody is having the same conversation as far as the attitudes, as far as this, as far as that, then yes, it may be time. Bro, there's black women that's out there that's literally saying the same thing. Like, yo, listen, I can't. Black women be this, black women this is coming out of black women's mouth. Black woman is, black woman is, da 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 da. I'm like, damn. And I had to sit there and think to myself, because again, going back to what I said earlier, yo, I know a lot of black women that's not like that. I know a lot of white women that's like that. I don't know, but I know a lot of black women that's not, that's the complete opposite. But I cannot discredit what their experiences is. I can't. I should not, let me say that. I should not do that. We should not do that. Just like Buddy's experiences dealing with a white woman versus a black woman, just like my homeboy's experience dealing with a black woman versus a white woman, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, um, yeah, man. I don't know. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, I'll be safe for